Have you ever felt exhausted chasing after someone, only to find yourself further away from what you truly desire? It's time to flip the script. Stop running after and see what happens isn't just a phrase, it's a powerful invitation to embrace a stoic mindset and let go of the pursuit. Imagine the liberation that comes from stopping the chase and witnessing the natural flow of life. What if, by ceasing to run after her, you found her running towards you instead? This isn't about giving up, it's about finding strength in stillness and clarity and calmness. Whether you're navigating the complexities of dating younger women or any relationship dynamic, the key lies in understanding that sometimes the best way to move forward is to pause. So stop running after her, stop running after and see what happens. Take a step back, breathe, and watch as the universe aligns in your favor. Ready to discover the unexpected outcomes? Join us as we explore this transformative journey. Number 1. She becomes curious. You're chasing her like a squirrel chasing the last acorn in the park, and suddenly there's silence. When you stop pursuing her, it's like you've thrown a wrench into her mental gears. She's left wondering, wait, what just happened? It's as if you've become a real-life mystery, and she can't wait to know what happens next. This curiosity isn't just a fleeting thought, it begins to consume her. She might find herself checking her phone more often, wondering if she missed any messages from you. She may start paying more attention when your name comes up in conversation, or even start casually asking mutual friends about you. It's like you've suddenly become the most interesting man in the world, and she's desperate to crack the code. Why? Because humans are naturally curious creatures, and nothing piques our interest like an intriguing mystery. And right now, my friend, you are the biggest mystery in her life. Have you ever noticed that the less we have of something, the more we crave it? This principle is at play here. By stepping back, you create space that makes her curious about your absence. From a psychological perspective, absence can create emotional space for introspection. She starts to wonder about her feelings towards you, evaluating your value in her life. Isn't it interesting how sometimes not being present can have a more significant impact than being present? This space can foster deeper emotional connections as she reflects on her true feelings. So, what's the next step? Patience. Let her curiosity work to your advantage. Give her a chance to miss you, wonder about you, and initiate contact. Isn't it fascinating how a little mystery can turn the tide? Consider this wisdom from behavioral science: people value what they earn more than what they get for free. This is known as the IKEA effect, where individuals value their own efforts more. By not being too available, you give her the opportunity to invest in the relationship, making it more valuable to her. So let's step back, let the mystery unfold, and see how the dynamic changes. You may notice that when you stop chasing, she starts running towards you. Number 2. She feels lonely. In the first days after you leave, if the woman truly cares about you, she will start to feel extremely empty. She has become accustomed to your presence, your efforts to capture her attention. Memories of laughter, deep conversations, and comforting silences come rushing back. Suddenly, you disappear without a trace, leaving her uneasy. Faced with the void created by your sudden absence, she will likely try to contact you, seeking answers and expressing her desire for you to return. Time seems to crawl as she waits for a response that never comes. Her heart races with anxiety, and her mind is filled with uncertainty and fear. She replays your text messages, searching for clues to explain your sudden departure. A woman who misses you will show her emotions, reaching out with heartfelt messages and sincere inquiries. In contrast, a curious woman will seek information without showing any real interest or affection. The difference lies in the depth of their actions and the emotional weight behind their words. Her nights become long and restless, filled with a void that only your presence can fill. Every shadow, every reflection in the window tugs at her heart, making her yearn for your return. Yet the harsh reality of your absence persists. How does this emotional turmoil affect her psychologically? But what happens next? Does she move on? Or does your absence create a lasting impression? According to attachment theory, Individuals with a secure attachment style are more likely to seek resolution and communicate their feelings openly. They may reach out, hoping to understand what went wrong and how to mend the relationship. On the other hand, those with an anxious attachment style might become overwhelmed with fear and uncertainty, exacerbating their longing for your presence. In the quiet moments of solitude, she evaluates what you meant to her and whether she wants to rekindle the connection. This period of reflection is crucial, as it allows both parties to gain clarity on their emotions and the potential future of their relationship. In essence, your absence can serve as a powerful catalyst for introspection and growth. It is not about playing mind games, but about recognizing the importance of space and self-reflection in relationships. The emotional journey she undergoes reveals the depth of her feelings and the potential for a more meaningful connection upon your return. Number 3. She uses tactics. She employs her tactics with precision. After feeling a deep discomfort, she refuses to sit idly by. Instead, she begins a series of subtle tests. What is he up to? Is there another woman? Has he simply lost interest? To find answers, she sets clever traps with harmless-seeming questions or by showing unexpected affection. Beneath her calm exterior, a storm of emotions brews. She oscillates between hoping for a return to normalcy and dreading confirmation of her worst fears. Every gesture you make, every word you utter, is analyzed with meticulous scrutiny. But here's the crucial part: can you resist her charms? Her eyes, filled with the pain of your absence, plead for your attention. The temptation to give in is powerful, yet resistance is paramount to maintaining your dignity and self-esteem. If you've chosen to step back, remain steadfast in your decision, unless she genuinely proves herself worthy of your affection. Time becomes your ally. Allow it to reveal her true intentions. Often, once a man's attention is recaptured, a woman might revert to treating him with disregard. Thus, observing her actions over time is essential. Is this situation any different? No matter how painful it is, preserving your dignity and self-respect is crucial. Would you prefer a relationship founded on manipulation and emotional games, or one built on mutual respect and genuine affection? The choice, as challenging as it may be, ultimately determines your emotional well-being. In this delicate dance, every move counts. How will you navigate these treacherous waters? Will you let time unveil the truth, or will you succumb to the immediate lure of rekindled affection? The answer lies in your resolve and the clarity of your heart. Number 4. She watches you from afar. She watches you from afar, navigating the labyrinth of your digital footprint with an intensity that borders on obsession. Rather than reaching out directly, she silently observes, scrolling through your social media, analyzing every post, every photo, seeking hidden truths. Each like and comment is scrutinized for clues about your life and feelings. Why does she choose this silent surveillance? What drives her to interpret every gesture, every digital interaction with such fervor? In this quiet observation, she might subtly engage with your online presence, dropping enigmatic comments or likes, hoping to provoke a reaction without stepping into the direct light of communication. Could these indirect actions be her way of expressing interest or testing the waters? Her strategy might even involve a competitive edge, hinting at closeness while avoiding the leap to direct contact. From a Stoic perspective, what does this behavior reveal about the nature of attachment and expectation? How can patience and restraint in such situations lead to clarity and resolution? By holding firm in your no-contact stance, you allow the truth of her feelings and intentions to surface naturally. After all, in the silence, what unspoken truths and emotions might be uncovered? This approach mirrors scientific findings on human behavior, where indirect communication often serves as a tool for gauging interest or emotions without the risks associated with direct confrontation. In the calm of silent observation, the true nature of her feelings and intentions will become clearer. After all, what insights might her silent observations reveal about her own desires and fears? Number 5. She appeared indifferent. Let's be honest, stopping the pursuit doesn't always make a woman come back to you. Have you ever wondered why? One possibility is that she simply isn't interested and doesn't care about your absence. Don't create the illusion that backing away guarantees her return. A woman will only seek out a man if she genuinely has some interest in him. If she doesn't show affection or interest in you, isn't it a clear sign that investing more effort into this one-sided relationship isn't worth it? Embrace vulnerability and openness. Stoicism teaches us to embrace our emotions and not shy away from vulnerability. Sharing your true self, including your fears and dreams, creates a deeper connection. It shows that you trust her with your inner world, and this mutual vulnerability strengthens your bond. As Seneca said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Showing your true self is an act of courage that can bring you closer together. Accept that backups don't always work. Persistently pursuing a woman who shows little interest in you is like admitting that you are willing to accept less than you deserve. Respect yourself enough to realize when it's time to move on and find someone who truly values your presence. Why should you allow someone to play with your emotions, disrespect you, and treat you as insignificant? You deserve to be treated with dignity and respect in any relationship. Reflect on the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control. You can't control her feelings, but you can control your response to them. Isn't it better to seek relationships based on mutual respect and genuine interest? Studies show that relationships with balanced affection and interest have a higher success rate. So why settle for less? By moving on, you're opening the door to finding someone who appreciates and respects you. Don't accept less than what you deserve. Always seek relationships where your emotional investment is reciprocated. How can you embrace the Stoic approach in your love life to ensure you're not settling for less? How can you apply the wisdom of Stoicism to navigate the complexities of romantic relationships? Reflect on these questions and remember, the right person will recognize your worth without you having to prove it. Number 6. Reflect on your values. It's time to reassess the value of your stocks, but this time we're talking about you. Have you ever noticed how rare commodities suddenly become incredibly valuable? When you stop pursuing her, you transform into that rare commodity. Why is that? Because your absence makes her realize all the ways you positively impacted her life. Have you ever considered how your presence, or lack thereof, affects her? When you're always available, it's easy for her to overlook your unique qualities. But now, with you gone, she starts to see all the ways you've enriched her life. She might miss your advice, your corny jokes, or how you always knew her coffee order. Your absence highlights the little things, like how you could calm her down when she was stressed, or how you remembered her favorite book. Each of these moments, once taken for granted, now become precious memories she replays in her mind. Think about it. How often do we overlook the small, everyday moments that make a relationship special? Inside jokes, shared looks, comfortable silences, these are the building blocks of intimacy. When you're not there, she starts to see those building blocks for what they are: irreplaceable. Have you ever wondered why scarcity increases value? It's the same in relationships. When you're not around, she starts to feel the weight of those little empty spaces where you used to be. Those gaps, they start to feel pretty significant. As you live your best life, she begins to realize that her best life includes you. This realization is invaluable. Have you experienced this shift in perception before? How did it change things for you? If you found today's dating advice helpful, don't forget to like and comment. In a world where the pursuit often overshadows the journey, it's crucial to embrace the wisdom of stop running after and see what happens. The Stoics teach us to value the present moment, to cherish the now, and to let go of relentless chasing. When you stop running after her, you open yourself to unexpected opportunities and experiences. It's in this stillness that true understanding and clarity emerge. By ceasing the endless pursuit, you allow life to unfold naturally, bringing forth possibilities you might never have imagined. So, stop running and see what happens. Embrace the calm and trust the process. This approach aligns with Stoic principles, helping you cultivate patience and resilience. Remember, life's beauty often lies in the moments we least expect, the times when we allow ourselves to just be. If you found this message resonant, show your support by hitting the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Goddess for more insights and wisdom. Share your thoughts in the comments below and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more amazing videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.